Hey guys, happy Friday. So I have a headset on because we're going to, excuse me, try to see how this works out for sound quality. I don't have a microphone, so this is the best I got. This is what I'm using for my teaching auditions and stuff like that. I'm trying to get a job teaching English online. I had my first demo last night, and then early this morning they asked me to do a second demo because there's like a one demo and then a second demo, and then there's like these training steps 1, 2, 3 that you have to pass in order to become a teacher with them. So we're gonna see how the demo goes on Sunday morning to see if I can move on to the next level, which I'm hoping I do. This week's kind of been crazy. We had Tropical Storm Barry on Saturday, which then put me into a migraine. I tried to adjust my video for my grocery haul for Saturday, and for some reason, even though my living room is just as bright as this room, and you guys have seen me film in my living room if you guys have been on my channel for any major length of time, whenever I have the orange wall behind me, that is my living room. So it's not a dark room. But for whatever reason, when I try to record in that room, it doesn't. When I use a camera, it's just dark. And it didn't matter how much I contrasted it, you really couldn't see anything I was holding up. Nothing was like recognizable. So in the future, I'm going to have to set up some lighting. I do already have lighting, so from when I used to do LuLaRoe. So I'll just use that lighting in there, I guess, the next time I do a grocery haul, which will be next week. So there's that. Sunday, I had a migraine most of the day. Luckily, it went away right around 2-ish. I kind of just knocked myself out with Benadryl and Tylenol and kind of just let it work itself out. And then Sunday, I picked up my daughter from the airport, so she was supposed to fly in at 8. She called me, or she messaged me, let me know that she had missed her plane by 4 minutes because of customs. And so they moved her to the next plane, so it was supposed to take off at like 8:30, I think. And so we were like, okay, no problem. So you'll be here like 9:30, no big deal. And so, sorry if you guys heard that. I have people messaging me on Facebook. And so needless to say, so she was supposed to get off the plane about 9:30-ish. Or no, she was going to get off the plane like 8:30-ish. She was taking off a half an hour later. So that plane ended up having a mechanical issue. They pulled it back in. They fixed it. They backed it out, and the GPS wasn't working. So they just shut the whole plane down and then reboot the whole plane, reboot the computer, and it still wasn't working. So they had to pull them back in, unload all the luggage, unload all the people, get a new plane. She didn't end up coming in until after the flight that left significantly later than hers. Her luggage made it onto that flight that came in earlier than her, not the one that she came on either. It didn't make it to her old flight, didn't make it to her new flight, made it to the flight in the middle that came in the middle. So luckily we were there and grabbed her luggage, and then knowing her flight was coming in like 10, 15 minutes, my husband went ahead and brought luggage out to the car, paid for the car, and then just pulled right up. So when she got in, all she'd do was just hop right in the car when she got off. We had hot butter popcorn waiting for her because in China, they only have caramel corn. So she was dying for movie theater butter popcorn, something like that. Anyhow, so then, obviously Monday I wanted to spend time with my daughter, and I figured, oh, well, I'll try to sniff in a video, but we all kind of slept late, and yeah, so it was one of those days. And Tuesday, we were going through her stuff, making sure we pulled stuff out of everywhere, because her boyfriend came down Sunday night as well. So we were packing all the stuff because she's moving up to Connecticut, and he had offered to take it up there. So we were packing as much of the stuff as we could because she doesn't have luggage on our flight to Connecticut in August. So there was a lot of going through stuff, and then by the time we got done with all that, we cooked dinner, we were just exhausted. And then Wednesday, we went to Biloxi and walked around a little bit. And then yesterday, we just we're trying to get our bearings in general, just catching up, finishing up all of her packing, because he left today, so had to make sure she had everything she needed, just enough to bring with her. But I told you, if there's anything she finds afterwards, she can always just shove it in one of the suitcases, and when they come down for Thanksgiving, we can just stick everything in the suitcase. She just take a suitcase back with her. It's not a big deal. And then that was how that went. And then I did my weigh-in video early in the morning. I had every intention of getting it up, and it just didn't happen. I have no idea why. Well, I know why. So I'm trying to get the job working as an online English teacher. The way I see it is being able to work as an online English teacher, the income would be such that I could adjust my rates easier for people when I'm a health coach. So people who really can't afford what health coaches cost, I can have kind of like a sliding scale. Because if I have a steady income, being able to provide a sliding scale makes it easier for me to do so, for people that really want the help. And yeah, so there's that. So yesterday they had sent me all the stuff I needed to learn before my 9 o'clock audition, my first demo. And so I had to sit and watch all of these videos. I'm still behind my health coach class this week. I have to do it today. So I'm going to do this video, get it up, and then finish my health coach class for this week. Because tomorrow morning they'll be releasing the next one. And I don't want to fall behind, because once you fall behind, it's so hard to catch up. And have people do the sessions with you and all of that kind of stuff. So needless to say, I really, appreciate the fact that you guys are still watching these. If you are, it's been a rough week. We've had a lot going on. It's just been crazy. But now that she's got all of her stuff packed, we're kind of in a pattern now. We kind of veg. I will show you one cute thing. She got this cute little stuffed animal at a claw machine in China. And it's a rabbit with a frog hat. And it's super cute. And she gave it to me. So it's very cute. And in return, I gave her my Diglett. So it all works out, right? My big old Diglett used to sit right here is gone. It's on its way to Connecticut right now, and I hope you drive safe with that. And then this morning, I started recording this video. I've recorded this video like 12 times today. For real. And I'm going to insert here my reaction to when the spider ran across my room while I was recording. There was nothing. Oh, spider, y'all. Okay. Anyhow, there was nothing I could do about that. I'm going to redo this. So yeah, I don't like spiders. I don't like them at all. You guys have no idea how fast I ran out of this room. The spider was like the size of the palm of my hand, and he was brown, and he ran from one side of the room right across my rug that I have in here. And I saw him, and I was like, oh, no. I'm not playing with him. I don't know what he is. I'm not playing that game. Not going to happen. So I'm sitting there, and I'm like, I got to go. So I just, ran to the living room, put my feet up on the thing, and I, messaged my son. I'm like, come help me. And the messages were done. I'm like, I need a spider killer. And my son came on. He's like, what's the matter? And he's like, why are you sitting like that? I'm like, there's a spider in my office. So he, tore my office apart. It's a mess right now because he was trying to find this spider. And he's like, it's not in there. It's gone. I'm like, it's not gone. I'm like, spiders can curl up into spots like you can't imagine. I am not going in there until you find that sucker. And so he came in here and pretended to kill the spider because apparently he didn't believe me that there was a huge spider in my office. So he's like, I killed it. And I'm like, well, you need to go pick up the carcass. And he's like, okay. So I handed him a tissue. So he comes back in the room with tissue all wadded up. I'm like, let me see it. Because something told me he was lying to me. Something told me he was just messing with me. And he's like, I didn't really kill it. I didn't find it. It's not in there anymore. And I'm like, stop. It is in there. I'm telling you. So he walks in, he walks around, he looks around a little bit more, and he's like, it's not in there. And he's like, oh, I see it. It's dead. It's behind the TV stand. I'm like, stop lying to me. And all of a sudden his face goes, what was that sound? And he turns around as the spider was running behind him. He's like, holy smokes, boom, stomps on it. And I'm like, did you get him? He's like, yeah, that sucker was huge. And I was like, I wasn't lying about the freaking spider. So we had spider fun this morning. Spider is now dead, which probably means, oh, and it's raining. Spider's dead. It's raining. Isn't that like an old wives' tale? If you kill a spider, it rains. True story, I guess. It's actually raining pretty good. Yeah. So there's that. Spider's dead. And now I'm recording this video again so I can post it today for you guys. Tonight I am making a skewer with swordfish and zucchini squash, and that should be really yummy. Tomorrow night we're making salmon for dinner, so I'm excited about that. And tomorrow for lunch, my daughter and I are making Buddha bowls. Yummy. Can't wait for that. And let's see. That's pretty much it for the rest of this week. That is pretty much the rest of my weekend. I am going to record both the salmon recipe and the fish recipe. Those will be up next week for a couple of days when I have something going on. I do have a second demo with the Teaching English Online school Sunday. So I'm pretty excited about that. And yeah, so I'm hoping that goes well because this is really something, I mean, I paid a lot of money for the class to be able to do it. And I'm excited to do that. So we'll see what happens. I mean, if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. My daughter seems to think I'm doing a great job. I'm, of course, my own worst critic. It is what it is. But anyhow, so I'm going to stick a few pictures up, maybe here at the end. If not, I'm sorry. I'm going to try to move my phone over to my computer so I can put them up. Just some pictures from this week, stuff we saw at the airport, a couple pictures from Biloxi, and if I can find the video that I thought I put in my computer of when the beginning part of Barry was hitting. It actually been raining pretty steadily for quite a while at that point. I was really surprised that we didn't have big puddles in our yard. And about an hour later, the rain picked up even heavier with the wind, and suddenly we had a pond, which is usually what we have. So I'm going to stick these at the end here for you guys to enjoy if you want to. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. If you missed it, my weigh-in video was posted. Excuse me. And let me know if this sound is much better, at least for now. This is what I'm using until I get a microphone. And I do have, for the person that emailed me, I do have my birthday list below. Feel free to check it out. If you want to send something, that's fine. I'm not asking anyone to do that. Just someone asked me, so I'm putting it below. It is what it is. I try to keep everything cheap, Prime, eligible, that kind of thing. And it's a mishmash. I mean, at first I was just putting workout stuff, and I was like, I'm not just a workout person. Like, I like other stuff, so. And I've had to move some stuff. Like, if something's sold out, I've had to find an equivalent and move it on there. So I check it every few days just to see if anything is sold out, just so it doesn't stay on the list for somebody to think they can get it. And then I try to find one at least equivalently priced, still Prime, eligible. I don't know. I do have Prime, so I don't know if they're shipping it to me if it uses my Prime or not. It may not. I don't know. I don't know how that works with gifts and stuff. But yeah, so I put a variety of things on there, stuff, that I can use for my office or for my workout plans or stuff I need to be a personal training coach, which is something I'm going to work for in 2020. But I'm going to start studying now because I need to. I'm old. I'm a slow learner. Not really, but I mean, I'm not old. Some days I feel it, but it's whatever. But that is below, so the person that emailed me or anyone else, I guess, can look at it if they want. I'm starting a second channel. I'm going to be moving all of our arcade stuff and things like that over to that channel. So arcade stuff, unboxing, stuff like that will all be on that second channel. I know this one isn't big enough to say, oh, I got a second channel, but I really want this one to focus just on weight loss and health coaching and stuff like that. So I really want to make them separate because they're completely separate topics. One is stuff we kind of do for fun, I was going to try to keep it all together, but a lot of people who like one thing don't like the other. And this way, if you like both, you can subscribe to both, but you don't have to. It just is what it is. Probably about a month before I get that rolling. We've got some Doctor Who figures to unbox. We've got some 90s figures, or well, Cartoon Network figures to unbox. I've had these for a while, just haven't gotten around to it. I've got my newest Ipsy bag I got to put together on there. I did stop getting Ipsy. It's just not in the budget right now, but I'll also do like what my daughter got me for my birthday, when it was close to my birthday. And if I get anything else for my birthday, I will put that on here. Like if it comes from my Amazon list, that will be done here. But I'll also do like product reviews of non-workout or health stuff on that channel. Product reviews for anything health or workout related will be on this channel. Just going to make sure just two separate lives in its own way, kind of. Anyhow, this video is getting long enough. I'll just stick up a couple quick pictures. You guys have a great day. Have a great weekend if you don't see me tomorrow, but I will be here. I will have a video tomorrow. And I will talk to you later. Bye.
She's waiting for love.